Hello and welcome to anyone watching this video. I am recording this on my laptop, so I can't actually edit the video. So if I mess up or go back on myself, um, yeah, you're just gonna have to deal with that. And my mic's pretty bad, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, other than that, I'm quickly just going over how to do the RC walk properly with dragons and dragon riders, and sort of how to make sure you don't time fail. So this video is mainly for Briggsy because I just thought I'd help him out with his attacks. So I've got his recent two war attacks. He did actually freestyle these, but just sort of just seeing what he could actually do better. So first and foremost is I'll just go over the RC walk. So it is mainly good, like it took out like a large chunk of the base. But just one thing is with the invisibility spells, sort of to get more use out of them. So if we imagine this X is the RC, so what you do is you sort of place it like in on top of the RC. But what you really want to do is, especially like all this is all broken, so the RC can't go backwards because it only targets defenses. You want to sort of place your invisibility so it's on the outer edge. You just want to make sure like it doesn't go for like outer buildings and things like that, because then you might waste invisibility. But this sort of creates like a thing where it will make the defenses in the middle invisible as well. So the RC ends up going more in, and like it would have targeted this, and then it goes deeper into the base, so it'll get more value. Like taking out Inferno towers that are probably like in the middle of the base and whatever. But yeah, other than that, it was completely fine. Um, but yeah, so now I'll go over what you want to do after you do your RC work. So so you're clearing out the outer things, and then you sort of have like this large L. Well, this is how I like to imagine it. So you have this large L here, and what you do is you place your dragons up here with your heroes here, which which I don't really agree with, because it like the dragons realistically can take all of this out by themselves. So what I like to do is sort of split the base in half. So you can either split it in half here. So basically, you want to cut off one of these corners. So yeah, so once you've sort of done this in your head, you want to look at what's in each of the corners. So here's the town hall, and that's about it really. To be fair, like this, you did three-sided the space, so it's not too hard to mess up. But over here, there's not really much. So I would probably place my heroes here as they're less likely to die to the town hall, because especially if you're not using like a log launcher or the wall breaker, um, they're most likely going to get fried by the Inferno Tower in the town hall. Or if like there's a single Inferno, I'll probably get fried. So if you can avoid a single Inferno, then that is really good. But if you can't, this is why I use the log launcher and stuff, which I think is helpful. But for this, before you wanna consider which part you wanna take out, you also wanna look at the air sweepers with this one's facing this way. Um, so you might think you wanna go from down here, which is if this was like full health maybe, but like you can try take this out with your giant arrow. That's what I tried to do, and then place your dragons here. Because if you place them here next to the heroes will come in here, take this all out, and they sort of wrap around into the middle with all the dragons there. But if you miss the giant arrow, I would place them down here, and basically what you want them to do is, so you want to place it like a little bit afterwards. The heroes have sort of breaking a few things, but you just kind of want to have this one half of the base for the dragons and the dragon riders, so they can just go through and just take everything out here. So we're using your eternal term early on, especially if there's like the town hall like this or this single inferno, you want to do around then. Um, but yeah, that's mainly how you don't time fail, because they're focused on this half, and the heroes are focused on this little quarter. Whereas before, let me delete all this. Whereas before, you've got your heroes here and the dragons coming through here, and they're both just coming through here, and they go here, and they have to come to the left as well, which Obviously it takes up more time. But yeah, that's about it for this attack. Um, I think that's all I really wanted to cover. I'll quickly look at your second attack. Just I don't know, just more examples are better, I suppose. But here again, you wanna just like place your baby. You probably did, but place your dragon, not baby dragon, and your wizard here to create an L shape again. This is sort of like the foundation um of your attack. And then here, so this S sweep is facing this way. So what I would do here is, because this is really compact with a lot of like the town hall is probably one of the most important defenses. I don't know if I mentioned this already. I might have, but it's not that important for town hall 13, but for 14 and above, especially if they're like high starters, you want to take out the town hall first with the RC walk, as the poison spell from the 14, and I think the 15 as well, like can do a lot of damage for your troops. But what I'll do is I'll section off the base here based on the air sweeper, and this is like not heavily stacked, so you can place your heroes here, allow them to take this out, and then get your dragons to come in from here and sort of have this straight line to take it all out. And for using a Turn Tom here, what I recommend is I also use the healing book as well. So what I'd like to look for is when one of my dragon riders is literally like 1 health or like really low, I activate Eternal Tome so all the troops are invincible. And then because of the healing book, that dragon rider that's like 1 health ends up going back to almost 4 health and basically has like a second life. And like the more the lower the better, obviously, but yeah, you should be able to just wipe this out pretty easily. And yeah, I think that's about everything. If you have any questions, just let me know. But yeah, that's about it for this attack. So yeah, bye.